my good people, it's a girl, Madam Joyce in the bizzle, back again. I'm back again. Tell a friend. It's been another week. Long time no speak. I'm back from Lagos, guys. Can I just say that I flew in this morning? I flew in back to London at 9 a.m. and I came straight to the studio. I'm here just for you guys because you know what? I needed to give you the tea straight out of the kettle. Hope everybody is amazing. I don't even know where to start. I needed a break. That's the first thing. I was fed up, guys. I've spent the last, 4 months fighting for my life in terms of like just your day-to-day sufferings that you suffer as a woman that lives in the UK, whether that's work, whether that's relationship or lack of thereof, lack of weather and sun. And I just said, I just need 10 days to just disappear and do nothing. And you know what? Yeah, I realized I'm a little bit of a workaholic because I feel like even when I'm away, I always try to find things to do work-wise. Like, oh my God, how are we going to get this money, Lucian? Let's get this interview. Let me go and, do this radio show and do, but sorry, I think for the first time, I just thought, y'all, let me just do nothing. I don't want to think about work. I don't want to think about the brand. I don't want to think about PR. I just want to do me. And boy, oh boy, did I have a motherfucking time. I hope everybody missed me, Latif.
Yes.
I missed you too, I actually do miss you guys. I feel like I feel like I want to take you guys everywhere with me in my suitcase. Mm-hmm. I feel like if that was a possibility, that could happen. Like everyone could just come with me. We can just vlog and do things together. But do you know what? Yeah. When I was in Nigeria, so much was happening that all I was thinking was, why am I here? Not why am I here, but I cannot believe that I am here during the most chaotic time on the internet right now. I was on holiday thinking, you know what? Yeah, when you see hot topics and stuff, you're just thinking, 1 or 2 things is going to happen. You're gonna see somebody doing something. You have your usual culprits. Bruv, what's his name? Chris Brown is in prison in Manchester. The Tory Lanez sting. The Diddy trial. What else is happening this week? There was something else that happened and I was like, DDG and Halle Bailey. I was like, what in 1 week? Yeah. I was like, listen, I decided to take 1 week off and that's how everybody is beating each other like this. I couldn't believe it. I don't even know where to even start with hot topics. First of all, I need me a little drink. What have we got today? What's this?
Malibu, rum, and cloudy apple.
Do you know what? Yeah, I love this so much and I already know I'm going to love it. But here's the thing, guys. I need to sip it slowly because I actually have diarrhea. And that's just a standard. I'm sorry. That's just a standard. When you come back from Nigeria, like you're going to poo. And I've been pooing and popping Imodium since, like, even on the plane. Oh my God. I hate using plain toilets with all my heart. How do people, I mean, for a man, it's different. But for women, how the do you use plain toilets? You know what? Let me tell you something. Yeah. So I don't wee down my leg. Yeah. I have to remove, because the cubicle is tight. And if you don't spread your leg properly, if you don't okay, so everybody knows we're not gonna sit on the toilet. Can I just say, if you sit on the toilet in the flight, you're an animal. That's the first thing. Let's just get that out of the way.
What if you put like toilet paper?
No. do you see the toilet paper in the UK that 1 drop of water is already splitting in half?
You got thick layers.
And that's the problem in this economy. Y'all are just wasting tissue. Y'all don't know how to squat anymore. Anyways, the key to hovering on the toilet, yeah, is that you need to spread your leg. Mm-hmm. Spreading is important because if not, you're going to wheel your leg. Now, on the plain toilet, if you spread 2 centimeters, your thighs is hitting wall to wall. You can't spread. Tight. It's tight. So what I have to do if I'm dying, because I never use the plain toilet, I always wee before. But if I'm dying, I have to remove my trousers. I have to remove.
Wait, like you take them off before you're going in?
No, not of course not if I'm going to like when I'm in the cubicle, I usually remove one leg. So I will remove one leg so that I have extra space to stretch, and then I wee. Because you know the trousers as well, it restricts you.
Where do you put the trousers?
You still have it in your hand because it's only on one leg. So you got one leg, you hold it like this. Because the trousers also are a restricting factor. And then you wee. And then that's how you wee without any mistake. You know, so I really do envy guys today because you guys can just target and go. Like, us girlies, we actually...
Yeah, but they'll still miss.
You know, you will still see wee in the back of the toilet. Listen, there's nothing like a unisex toilet. You know, have you ever accidentally walked into a boy's toilet before?
Oh, yeah.
The stench of a man's toilet when you walk in is how I imagine working in the morgue would smell. The stench of wee. It's warm as well. There's always a warmth to the scent that you're walking and it will blow your face. You will feel the heat of the smell. It smells that bad. Sorry, unisex toilets in the bin. I remember even in the festivals now, guys, it's festival season. It's summer. Summer's approaching. And one thing for sure, I would never be using one of those stupid festival cubicles again in my life. Did I tell you when I fell in one? I fell in one of them in Coachella, and I had strangers wee on my bum, and I wanted to leave my bum in the cubicle.
No.
Because I got really high. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Obviously, I got really high. Yes, it's legal in the country. I had 2 edibles. I was high as shit, and I was busting to go to the toilet. So I've done what I usually do. Remove the trouser leg and wee. I don't know how. Huh?
Even in the small thing, you still remove.
Which small thing?
Small portable toilet.
Yeah, in the small, because it's the same thing. It's a tight space. You can't stretch the way you need to stretch. And there's no way that I'm weeing down my leg and then now I have to start going to the festival with wet cheeks. That's dead. Anyways, I've removed one leg of my trousers and I've weed. I don't know what happened. I think because the cubicles was joined, so it was vibrating. I fell back and I dropped on the toilet seat, and I felt the coldness of strangers' wee.
Oh God. Oh no.
And it's raw ass on the cheek.
Raw crack. That's the day that I wanted to remove my bum cheek and leave it in America. I couldn't speak about it for a while. I think it took me a while I was so horrified. I went home after that. I was so horrified. I felt so abused, so manipulated.
You can't come back from that.
Bro, that's why you're never going to say, I'd rather go and do, you know, I realize I'm not a toilet friend. You know, as of recently, I've been in situations where it's like, you know, when you're going on a girls' night out,
Yeah.
and I don't know how this conversation is getting to wee, but we're hearing it. Wee and poo and diarrhea. I do this every time I come back from Lagos. I always have a full-blown conversation about some sort of bodily fluid of mine. Anyways, I'm not a toilet friend. Like, I find it uncomfortable when, you know, when the girl is like, oh my God, let's go for a wee. Let's go to the... And then you end up all in the cubicle and everybody's weeing.
Yeah.
Because can I be honest, some of your wee smells.
Are you not actually weeing? Or do you not just
They're
go
all
there to do
weeing.
selfies and...
No, the girlies be weeing like all 4. There'll be 4 bitches in the cubicle.
Yeah.
There'll be 3 of us in the cubicle and everybody's weeing.
Someone's holding the jacket. Someone's chatting.
And they're just there chatting.
I thought you just go there to chat.
No, the girlies are actually
Someone's
weeing.
peeing while you're just.
And I've never, and the thing is, I don't think I've ever had friends like that. But it's like, as of recently, I'm getting the girlfriends. Where it's like, let's all go for a wee in the toilet. Which I think it's really nice here. But me being me, sorry, some of your wee smells. I don't want to be smelling up at people's wee when they're weeing. But anyways, guys.
How do you tell your friend that her wee smells like?
You don't. I wasn't even supposed to be in there. What are we doing? I got nothing against it for the girl, like the girly pops. It makes, to honestly, upon reflection, it does make me feel like part of a tribe. It's like, oh, we close. You trust me. Wait, you're like, you really trust me. Like now, I'm watching you wipe your puss with tissue. I'm seeing how you like. Nobody knows your toilet schedule except you for the most part.
Hold on. The doors are open.
No, I mean we're all in the same, but nobody knows your toilet schedule.
Yeah.
Like you, except you. Like, I've never dated a guy where I've weed with him and he sees how I roll my tissue, how I wipe front to back. That's so intimate. Oh my God, ladies, why are the wax ladies snitching on people talking about what the state of your pussy when you're getting a wax? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
How bad can it be?
We need to start getting NDAs in this bitch. We need to start getting NDAs in this bitch. Because how can a wax lady say that sometimes that she knows that her clients wipe back to front, because when she's waxing them, she'll see poo in the vagina.
Yeah. I said, there's no client.
Furthermore, why the fuck are you lot wiping back to front?
Who does that?
And these are the type of conversations. This is what I'm saying. Nobody knows your bathroom protocol. And because nobody knows your bathroom protocol, nobody has told you that. Why are you wiping back to front so that there's poo in your vagina?
As an adult, if you're going to get a wax, Joyce, as an adult, you should know, as a lady, that's not how you wipe.
But that's what I'm saying. Then obviously, so the girlies were talking about, there was a conversation where the girlies were talking about how they wipe. So some people do back to front, some people do half and half. There was a lot of half and half. So you wipe the front, then you drop it, you now wipe the back.
Okay.
And I feel like that's what I do. But there's some people that do the full range.
What, like putting your whole arm?
Yeah,
up to
they'll
your
do the
arsehole?
front. That's somebody that needs to save tissue.
They're not using Kashal.
You know that was where it's like when your mom has instilled in you. You don't waste tissue. You don't be rolling. You only need one. So you now have to use the one tissue to wipe front to back all the way.
No, bro, it's never that bad.
It's never going to be that.
At this point, just get water. Like,
do you know what? Yeah, there was one conversation 2 years ago that somebody was like talking about how Muslim people wash, and they were like, when if there was poo on your hand, you wouldn't just wipe it with tissue, you wash it. And it's like, and then so they were like, why don't people do the same for their bum? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So then, since then, I always have those
Wet wipes.
washable towelettes to use. But who the fuck? Sorry, girlies. Who the fuck? Come closer, because this is a sisterhood, but we need to start holding people accountable. Who the fuck is going to their wax appointments with poo in their vagina? And there was another video, man, you put it out, where the girl was talking about you went to have sex. Somebody blew in your pickles. And you left it there to marinate to go to the wax lady.
huh?
Emmanuel, you need to let's play the video. Play the video.
Thinking about getting Brazilian wax, please, in my name and in the name of all of the waxes in this world, listen to this message. I love my job. I love my clients. I love the trust that every single lady that comes to this bed have for me. As a waxer, I can tell you that we do not care about you sweating. We do not care about you having fluids. That's normal, okay, babe? That is completely normal. But even though we are just simple waxers, we are not doctors here, okay? We understand the difference in between fluids and baby gravy. Now, I believe we should set up standards, basic standards. I found so disrespectful that you, after sleeping with your man, decide to come to get a wax. You didn't bath or shower properly, and all his baby gravy is in my bed. Do you understand how, I don't know the word, I don't even have a word. Do you know how disgusting that is? Like I say, we know the difference. We know the difference, okay? At least I do. I know what baby gravy looks like. Trust me, I've got an 8-year-old. Now, in the name of all of us, I please ask you to have some respect. Some respect. And make sure you clean yourself before your appointment. Thank you very much.
First of all, baby gravy is hilarious.
Very funny.
Why is it baby gravy? Because it's the gravy that makes babies.
It doesn't even look like gravy.
It doesn't. You know what? Yeah.
Maybe parsley sauce.
Maybe a chicken Alfredo sauce, a white sauce.
No.
Anyways, guys, if you didn't do it, please just shower. And you know what? Yeah, sorry, guys. When we mean this is gonna be TMI, but when we mean wash your puss, we mean what, like open it up in it. Don't just slap it. Don't just pour water down it. You have to pull it open. All the nooks and crannies, pull it back. You'll be surprised what you find there. Thank you. It's C&T, baby. Guys, you know what? Yeah, every summer. Let me start the new chat. Every summer. Not every summer. The last couple of summers, I'm always away. I'm abroad. Because I'm always like, yeah, London is not giving, it's not giving. There's something in the air, guys. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Ha! Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. I can feel enjoyment in the air tonight. Yeah. Hold on. Go on. Let's do the drum thing quickly. Do. I knew you didn't know it. The minute you didn't start clicking, I said, you don't know this one. That was...
No, but he has a proper full drum set. Like proper.
No, but it wasn't
Try
even
it.
to be. You could have... I can feel it. Yeah.
Next time.
There's not going to be a next time. You're fired at this point. Guys, there's something about this summer London. I don't know what it is. But guys, it's going to be good. This summer 2025, it feels like how I felt in summer 2016. That deep. That summer that you'll be lying if you said I wasn't something into that summer when we were sitting in the park and looking at man. I don't know what it is about this summer. I think people are happier. That's the first thing. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing people on Snapchat, they look like they're having a good time. There's been events bubbling and stuff. Then the sun, guys, if we see anything more than 17 degrees, we're gassed. Guys, we have been seeing 20s. 20 degrees, 21 degrees, sometimes a little cheeky 23. Like, guys, the sun is coming. The sun is coming out. Also, I'm in a group chat, guys. I have an enjoyment group chat. The girlies are sending, this is what we're doing for bike holiday. This is the event. Should we go to this? Let's go and do this. Guys, this summer, I can feel it in my bones. It's going to be a good one. I'm staying here. Aside from Paris, I want to do Paris because I've been hearing about the musique de la fête. Fête de la musique. And I want to go to that. But aside from that, London, I'm here. I want to see what's popping. But can I just say something, ladies? Listen, we need to be fucking serious about our enjoyment. Don't put this cup down. We need to be serious about our enjoyment. And let me tell you something, yeah. I am for the spontaneous days. I am for the spontaneous nights. Now that PLT is not PLTing, we need to prepare ourselves for when the spontaneity starts coming. Guys, we need to start ordering. I'm the type of person, usually, like, if somebody tells me something, I will do a next day delivery. Guys, I ordered a fuckload of clothes from Fashion Nova just because guess what? When they call me today, I will be ready today. When they say, Joyce, there's a party tonight, are you down? I have an archive ready to wear the clothes. When they say to me, MJ, do you want to come to this event, but it's in 2 hours? I have something to pull open to wear to step into the scene. We don't need to do next day delivery here because we stay ready. Guys, this summer is about staying ready. We have to stay ready. Order your clothes now. Don't wait till the time comes before you start scrambling and now you're looking for something. Now you can't do next day delivery because ASOS is past 10 o'clock now. ASOS ain't ordering. They're not delivering next day anymore. Pretty Little Thing ain't popping. Fashion Nova takes 10 days to come. You need to be, guys, you need to be ready. I'm not even kidding. Because the amount of impromptu, like, this is happening tonight, let's pull up. This is happening tomorrow, let's pull up. You gotta stay ready, girls. I'm not gonna be the person that when the time comes and they're saying, MJ, we need to go to this place. And I'm now thinking, what am I gonna wear? No, baby, because guess what? I did a big order of Fashion Nova. I have 10 pieces just because. 10 fuck off pieces that if they say come to brunch, I'm ready. If they say come to dinner, I'm ready. If they say come to the club, I'm ready. If they say come to let's go to the seaside, bikini is there, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Guys, y'all don't understand. You don't really understand. I got pieces. I'm staying ready because I'm prioritizing my enjoyment this summer. In this London, hell yeah. I'm going to Recess Land. That's the first thing. It's bank holiday next week. Mm-hmm. And I do intend to go Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Can I just say something? I've been seeing a couple conversations about me on the internet where people are talking about, oh yeah, Madam Joyce is always in the club. Madam Joyce is always in the club. Why is that issue?
Period.
I'm in my 20s. I got no kids. I got no man. And I got some of the sexiest friends. Why the fuck would I not be in the club? Furthermore, because if I decide to listen to what you're saying in my 20s and stay at home, by the time I'm 35 and I tell I want to go to the club, you'll now be saying, oh, look at her, she's an abaya. Not that there's anything wrong to going to the club at 35, but it's like, I'm in my 20s. What's the issue with going to the club and having a good time? Furthermore, it's very interesting that people are like, Joyce, you're always in the club. Why are you always watching me? Because for you to know I'm always in the club, it means you're always watching me. Fan. Now check that. Y'all stay watching me and complain. Joyce is always in the club. Bitch, why are you always watching me? Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. No one is going to rob me from my youth. I'm 27, fly. I'm a fly motherfucker. I want to step into the scene looking all clean. I meant it. I'm going to the club. I'm going to the bottle poppers and I'm going to sit on the table with men that don't complain. Like, all right. Bomba clot. Some give it to. Yes. Click on the link like your pussy don't stink. Yeah, like your pussy don't stink. Click on the link like your pussy don't stink. Yeah, like your pussy don't stink. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibe. Subscribe. Click on the link like your pussy don't stink. Go and wash your pussy. Emmanuel said I should do my call to action. That's my call to action, guys. Fucking like, if you don't like, if you don't like this, if you don't subscribe, when I see you, I'm gonna do you one, mate. I've never heard you sound more East London. I'm gonna fucking do you, mate. If you don't fucking subscribe. Listen, guys, subscribing is free, you know. Like, how do you actually, like, I've literally come off the plane with Dwayne. You could call me Whitley. I got a Hill Maine. Listen, I'm the baddest in the school, the baddest in the game. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane. And you was in New York, you was fucking the Yankees. I was fucking the bass, I was pitching the Frankies. The bitch is so cranky, give him a hanky. My mommy, I'm cold, give me my blankie. Hired.
Did you make that up?
Yes.
Is she lying?
Of course. Are you fucking sure? Why would I? It's Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, I was thinking when she started flowing, I was thinking,
Yeah, I was like,
what?
I was like, whoa.
And then after then, I was thinking, no, that has to be Nicki.
You guys are.
But it was good though. Good delivery though.
Yeah.
Good delivery. Good delivery.
Why couldn't that have been me?
It can be you, but just good delivery.
Why is everyone shocked that? Why could that have been my skills?
You could have. That's what I was asking. I was like, whoa. This is...
No, you didn't. Manuel, you know what you did. I said, yes, it is me. And you went to Hazzy to double confirm. Anyways, y'all, Chris Brown is in prison. Chris Brown is in jail. They locked him up. They won't let him out. He's currently in Manchester. You know, I got a song reference for everything. Have you seen my mental discovery? Anyways, he's in Manchester, charged with grievous bodily harm with intent in connection to an assault that happened in a nightclub in London in February 2023. The incident took place at Tape nightclub in Mayfair. Chris allegedly attacked music producer Amadou Abe Dior with a bottle and continued the assault by punching and kicking him, causing serious injuries. Camera footage reportedly captured the incident. Chris appeared in Manchester Magistrates Court on May 16, 2025, where the judge denied him bail due to the seriousness of the offense, demanding him in custody until June 13. I believe that means that the tour's cancelled, right?
The tour starts on the 12th of June.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
They done him dirty.
He said, yeah, you go to jail. And this is my sympathy is capped, because how many times is Chris Brown gonna be on somebody? But people, and like my sympathy is capped. My sympathy is capped because there is a reoccurring thing where we hear in the news that he's been always beating on someone, or he's beating somebody, or he's fighting a woman, or he's fighting a man for the better part of 10 years. 2023, you decided to break somebody's head with bottle. Why would they grab you? Why won't they grab you and put you into prison? This is not this is not the UK. This is Barbados.
They were waiting for him to land.
They confirmed his visa. He carried his suitcase in his private jet, landed, and he's like, yeah, I've made it in Manchester. And I know why he stayed in Manchester, because that's where all the light-skinned girls be, and all the white girls, that's his flavor of the day. You went to Manchester.
Hold on though. If he goes to jail, would he go to jail here? Or they're going to extradite him back to America?
It depends. If they want him to stay here, then he'll be in HMP.
You know what? Yeah.
But he's an American citizen though, no?
Yeah.
No, but he committed the crime here.
Yeah. They could be here unless the US decide they're like, he can do
He'll
his time
do
in
the time
States.
over there.
And even then, we can say no.
That just means he's banned. After this happens, if he goes down for it, he's not coming back to the U. He's not going to get a visa again.
Again,
Probably don't
because
want to.
no, they banned him. He was already banned from the UK because of the incident with Rihanna.
Oh.
But then that's
Because I think after a certain amount of time, they let him come back.
Yeah.
Literally that 2023. I think that last concert
he
was
came
the
back.
first time
first
he's
time he's
come
been
back
Okay.
since the Rihanna thing. So you've only had one round, and that round you decided to break somebody's head.
That's it. He
That's
won't be
why,
allowed
man.
back.
He's not. Huh?
100%, that's it.
If he gets found guilty, he's not coming back. You're not gonna see Chris Brown
in the UK.
here. You're not gonna see him here. It's really annoying, because it's like you're just. My sympathy is capped. I'm sorry. My sympathy is very, very capped. I wonder what he'd be doing in prison though.
What people from
Imagine,
from
like, not gonna lie, imagine you're in prison. Imagine you're a prisoner and you come in and you see Chris Brown.
What's happening, Curtis?
I'll just be like, sing this song. Them not gonna be putting the heat on him. Live concert.
Listen, I'm sure you see prison on a day to day. I don't know, but I'm sure they're having a field day. I'm sure they're having a fucking time. Just the gist of it, the prison gist of guys. Chris Brown is here. Chris Brown is here. Like,
Have you not
what's he
seen some
doing?
of the TikToks?
He's on my wing.
Yeah.
I see him about.
That is gonna be nuts.
Do you think
Sharing
it's-
a bunk with him. That's nuts.
Oh, that's kind of cool, man.
Okay, if you was a prisoner, yeah. Who? Oh no. Okay, who would you want to be locked in a room with for 24 hours? Is giving dinner with Jay-Z, but who would you want to be locked in with?
Well, does it have to be the same sex?
Oh yeah, 'cause it's okay.
Not because I'm gonna do anything
right.
freaky.
You know, sorry, my man.
Utilizing my 24 hours.
Nah, not like that. I'm just asking, innit?
You know, that went over my head so bad. That went over my head, and I was like, no, I think you could actually bring somebody. You know. Okay, same sex. Because you lot don't have any. What fucking has is gay? So the fuck, she's fucking. Okay, let's just say same sex for now. We're in prison.
Oh.
Drewski,
I
need to be laughing while I'm in there.
You're getting beat up.
No, he's motherfucking not.
He's gonna get people. He's gonna annoy someone.
Oh,
and you're
Drewski's
have to
gonna
back
get
him
beat up.
Drewski is gonna annoy someone. And Emmanuel's gonna have to back
he's
him
gonna
up.
piss off the wrong person, innit?
Yeah.
Who would I bring in there? Kris Jenner.
Is it?
Darling.
I need to know the formula, mate. I need the formula. Someone needs to well, bitch, what I gotta do? Audit my thing. Listen, I'll use that 24 hours. I'll be like, okay, this is my business. This is my thing. Audit. What do I need to do? How do I need to, Do I ask more than 21 questions? By the end of that, by the time I walk out of that room, I'm going to be a billionaire. Mentally, I'll be like, okay, cool. I know what to do. This one is, see, Emmanuel, priorities. This one's looking to giggle.
I think I would like someone like Dangote or something like that. That's one of these rich like Nigerians, like, so I'll be able to like find the secrets.
I feel like Dangote is a bit different because, you know, like exploitation and that, innit?
Yeah, I just want someone with the knowledge. Just give me the knowledge, man. That's it.
I'm doing Jocelyn Hernandez.
Why Jocelyn?
La da da ho. Like, I want to know.
Before she comes out,
about-
slaps you.
Yeah. I need her to teach me the dance routine, and I want to know everything with Stevie.
Nothing beats season 1, 2, and 3 of Love and Hip Hop. Atlanta.
Like,
That was a pivotal point. Guys, speaking of reality, are you seeing the new Real Housewives of UK, of London? You know, they've just announced according to Shade Borough, so it might not, I don't know how accurate this is, but they've just announced the cast, and the majority of cast is white women. They've got one black woman in there. I'm not sure what people were expecting, to be honest. It's an all white cast. Well, not all white, but they've got like, I don't know how many women do they have on the cast?
4 women at the moment.
And how many in each?
So there's 5 women, 3 are white, 1 is black, the other 1 is Asian.
I don't know. I sometimes I feel like if we're talking about relative to the population, that's accurate. Like, sometimes the UK people forget that we make 3% of the whole population, you know, which means 97% are, how many? I think it's like 89% of this country is white. So when people are like, oh, we need more diversity, I'm like, diversity where? We make 3% of the population.
Are you talking about the UK or just London?
The UK. Oh, wait, let me see London. If it's London, then it's that. But even that, how many white people are living in London?
In London, there's 13.5%
Black people.
of black people, and in white people, it's 53.8%.
Over
And-
half.
Over half?
Over half, and then like you got Asian, British, and then people who class themselves as mixed or other. So
Wait, 13%? In London?
13.5%.
Are black people?
Yeah, black. Oh, well, I have identified themselves as black.
What about in the UK?
Have identified themselves. So some people
2.5.
are identifying and they might not be black. Is that what it means?
Yeah, or some people, if they've decided that they're like, I'm mixed, so I'm gonna put myself in the other category. They haven't.
I'll be putting myself in others sometimes.
Where else are you from?
What, to mess up the statistics or just for fun?
I'm half Indian, half black.
From where?
What's your source?
Like,
Have I never said this? My dad is half Indian.
oh, if your dad is half Indian, are you really Indian?
I'm quarter. I mean, if someone can be 1/4 black and still identify as black, I can sure as hell identify as Indian if I'm 1/4 Indian.
Are you embarrassed of your Indian side?
No,
So why have you never mentioned it?
I have.
Okay, Joyce, sorry. Are you being serious?
I'm being serious.
Girl.
I've mentioned. I'm joking. My dad is from Ibadan. He is a full black man. I could be Indian though. I want to be Indian. I just love Indian culture. I feel like I need to go to India. Is where I need to go to. India would be fun. Everyone's going to. I feel like everybody's gentrified Japan now. So I was like, I really wanted to go to Japan, but I want to go India now. It's C&T, baby. Obviously, we've been scouring X. And the question this week is, how did you find out your ex was cheating on you? So, checked her Flow app and she returned from a trip and I saw this. I don't get it.
The marks at the bottom is the times that she had sex.
Oh, yeah, it says. Oh, yeah, it marks it in it when you put the love hearts.
Yeah. So she had sex 9 times in 14 days.
She was fucking.
Now that's a hack. Checking the Flow out.
Yeah.
Having sex 9 times in 14 days is wild. She was having a time. Was using my speaker to jam songs from her phone on her birthday inside her room, and suddenly the next music was a recorded note stored in her music gallery. It goes thus: let me see your full body pose with that G-string pant I bought for your birthday. Man voice, not mine. Ha. 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 Fuck. And the fact that the voice note is saved, I know his voice was sexy.
She saved it.
Cause she saved it. She was like, that sounds good, daddy. Fuck. Huh? She saved it in the music gallery. Then somebody says, what did you do after that voice note? I went home and cried my ass out. 3 days after. Went home and cried my ass out. 3 days time after getting myself, I engaged her. She didn't deny what does engaged her mean? Like, I approached her.
Confronted her.
She got the message and everyone went their separate ways. I don't feel like that's grounds for. Did she cheat though?
Well,
What?
Yes.
Joyce, G-string. You're naked.
the G-string I bought for you, you're letting another man buy you a G-string.
Yeah, but it was a birthday gift.
No.
Are you wearing a next man's G-string if you had a man?
Oh, that dress so scandalous. If son of a nigga could handle it. I mean, like, okay, what if it was her birthday,
Nope.
but he didn't directly buy the G-string? What if he gave her a gift card to Ann Summers?
How did he not? Nah, Joyce, nope.
You're not getting someone who's in a relationship a gift card to Ann Summers.
Okay, you know what? You know I'll be trying to. Sorry, sister, you fucked
You're
it.
trying to
You know I'll be
do
trying to.
advocate.
I'll be trying to defend the girls. I'll be trying to defend the girls and their habits. But do you guys buy lingerie for your ladies?
Yeah, sometimes.
I haven't. I've had influence, but I haven't bought it.
What's
Yeah,
influence?
You go
Like,
in and look.
Choice and like, oh, I think you should get this one, or yeah, that one's nice.
You guys.
I lie, why is she laughing?
So she gave you choice and influence, but you didn't buy it. That's crazy. That's
You said, okay.
It's like, I want, what, that blue one is giving that, and you didn't buy it. And she now went to go and buy it with her money and wear it for you.
Yeah.
If you got it like that, you got it like that.
You know what I mean?
Sorry. If you're going to, sometimes I purposely like, oh, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? Because it's like, okay, you like it, okay, send me the money then. Or you like I be doing that. I did that recently. Where it's like, oh, what do you think of this dress? Do you like it? Oh, it's like it was like your decision to buy the dress. But it was like really my decision to buy the dress.
Did you get the dress?
Yeah. Have you ever been cheated on, Latif?
Not that, no. But it's most probably happened.
Why are you so
Why
sure?
most?
Why?
What?
It's most probably happened.
Do we think that people don't cheat on people? Or what do we think?
Yeah, but why you? Why do you think they cheated on you?
No, because I think back in the day, I wasn't an honest person. So
So
what
you
goes around
cheated.
comes around.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
valid.
do you understand?
You always
What
do.
goes
Okay,
around
that's
comes around.
valid. That's valid.
Fair.
I've never cheated. I don't think I've cheated before. I can't.
Yeah, but this is the thing. What does everyone class as cheating? I guarantee when we ask, Hazzy, what's cheating to you?
I think going behind, not agreeing on like doing something either sexual or emotional, because emotional cheating I think is worse than physical.
What's emotional cheating? Like texting.
Like not even texting, but like if you're talking, you're confiding in another person when I should be the person that you are confiding in about your life, and you're talking about me to the other person. Like, I'm not happy in this relationship. I can't do it. Oh, I hope you, babe. No,
You will class that as cheating.
that like it's giving why.
Stand on business. Don't stand on business.
Yeah, Joyce is pressuring you.
No, I think it counts as cheating. Like, if I'm in a relationship with you and you're going and saying, oh, I'm not happy with Hazzy, and you're there flirting with someone else. Like, you haven't done anything, but you're flirting. You've told this person you're
So
not happy
flirting
with the
is cheating
relationship.
to you.
To a level, yeah.
Emmanuel?
What level of flirting?
Don't make too many sexual innuendos. Like, you can do a cheeky, oh, you look great. If you're saying, come on, let's put your pants.
Okay.
No.
What if your partner says something like, your partner says something like, I want to put your pussy in my mouth, but she doesn't do it. She don't do it.
But you
she's-
just said it to someone.
Like, yeah, I'm trying to put. What are you saying? Like,
I forgot you can't see my face. It's giving, nah, I'm sorry.
would you class that as cheating?
I would class it as you being a weirdo.
Nah, it's just disrespectful.
I would class that as disrespectful, but I wouldn't class it as cheating.
If I didn't know the conversation was happening and you've texted someone saying, I want to put my pussy in your face, I'm sorry, nah.
Yeah, it's more of a disrespect than a cheating. It's not cheating.
In our opinion, this is our opinion. Emmanuel, what's cheating to you?
Cheating is doing something that you can't let your partner know about. Like, if your partner wants to know, you know they'll be furious, so you purposely like don't let them know.
Sorry, that doesn't make sense to me. Because let's just say that your partner was furious about the fact that you said to somebody, I want you to put your pussy in my mouth, then that would be classified as cheating. But you just said that's not classified as cheating. But I know any girl who heard that would be furious.
Action based.
So you have to physically do it. It has to be a physical manifestation.
Yeah, if it's not physical, then it's just disrespectful.
So it has to happen in real life.
Yeah.
I can hear that. I feel like for me, cheating is seeing how nobody wants to ask me the question back. It's okay. Fuck it. Forget it.
No, you were still talking, Joyce. You were next.
Yeah.
You were next.
She didn't stop. There was no full stop in that sentence.
But I wanted someone to ask me.
What's cheating to you, Joyce?
Thank you. Cheating for me, definitely physical. So like any sort of physical, sexual contact. You went to play with the pussy. You went to get your dick sucked. That's standard cheating. I don't think whining is cheating, but I think it's a little disrespectful. Not a little, a big disrespectful. I will lose my shit. I feel like, yeah, whining, I'd lose. I am Nigerian, okay? I'm not from Jamaica that day. Other days, yes. But that day,
Whining is just like...
As in, whining is dry humping. You do know that, right?
Depends how good they are or bad they are at whining.
Whining is dry humping. Have you never whined on someone and felt their dick rising in between your bum cheeks? Because that's what happens. Do I want another woman making my man's dick rise in his jeans that the pre-cum is coming into his boxers? No, thank you. Because that's what's going to happen. And so, the thing is, then you're now daggering. You're now clapping his dick on your bum cheeks. And you're saying that's not cheating. And his dick is rising.
What if they're there? What if your partner's there?
What do you mean?
If like your boyfriend's there and then like you're whining with someone else, they're seeing it, they're there, they know what's happening.
He'll be furious.
You sure?
I wouldn't whine though. I don't even whine anyways because it's like, sorry, how could I just met you and I'm making your dick rise? Like, you've not even spent anything. Like, please. You've not even done anything and you have the privilege to be rubbing my good cheeks on your cock. Please. Okay, millennial and Gen Z punishments. So a video went viral of a man disciplining his child with drill steps. The comment section is praising him for his creativity and discipline instead of hitting him. Others were sharing their different punishments like singing musical theatre songs, posting a video on their story, telling their friends they're on punishment. Sorry. Telling their friends on punishments. What punishments would you do? Oh. Fucking spelling error. Hazzy.
Would you do that at creative?
Okay, anyways, guys, let's take a look at the video, please.
You want to act up in school? But it's not funny, Cairo. I need 25 Drew Hills. Go. Step, jump. 1. No, that's not it.
How is it?
Step. Don't yell at me. You rather get your ass whooped or you want to do these Drew Hills?
My butt whooped.
You want your ass whooped? I got you. It's not going to be a belt. It's going to be a shoehorn.
I don't know how to do it.
Get it together. And I want a step and a high jump. I want you to be up there. 20 Drew Hills. Go. 1, 2. That ain't it. That ain't it.
How is it
Get it together. Step, jump, step, jump, step, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a smile on your face when you're doing it. There you go. Come on. Go. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, babe. Tell me.
He is so cute. Oh my God. I can't wait to have a child so I can be putting them in some designer clothes. I'm going to be giving them a little, not even designer clothes like, oh, I'm going to be putting them in like Dior, but just fashion. You know, baby fashion is so cute. Like, baby fashion just be working like with a little teddy bear on the top, a little blue shoe. Like, it's just, like, I love it. I don't know. What's your punishment style?
Hard, man. Can't beat these kids because I go to school and tell them hey, bro, you can't do nothing. I remember my daughter did something. I was angry. So she had a doll's house. I smashed the doll's house there. Bro, I was raging, bro. She was naughty. I think she bit someone or she did something. So I was raging. I smashed the door. Bro, she went to school and said, bro, daddy, you got a hammer smashed up. You can't do nothing. My mum was saying, George, please don't do anything. No, you can't do nothing. You can tell them off, but this country's lost the discipline. You can't even discipline your own kids.
Back in the day, I used to I got beat. So back in the day, I got beat. But specifically, I would rather have taken a beating than some of the punishments that I had
100%.
to do. I had to do up and down. So
The ear.
it's basically squat. So you hold your ear like this, and then my auntie will hold this with the spoon. She would say up, down, up, down, and you have to literally go up and down. And I can do that she can leave me there for 40 minutes, up, down, until my legs were finished. Then there was another time where it's like you'll go in plank position. So you do a plank, and then she'll put a six pack of can. She'll put like a can drink on your back and tell you to hold it. So a lot of the punishments I had when I was growing up, they were just exercises with a bit of terror, with a bit of a bit of terror and intimidation, really and truly. But yeah, so you lot don't be doing. The kids are not upping and downing.
No, where with social services going to be at your house the next day? Nah,
Did you have to do the hands in the air and put one foot up?
Yeah.
Hands in it. Imagine.
I had to do that.
Yeah. Hands in the air, one foot up.
I had to put balance. 2 hands up.
Yeah.
Just on the wall.
On the wall. They'll tell you to put your hands up, kneel down and face the wall, put your hands up. And you can be there for 1 hour. You'll be there crying into the wall. There's one where it's like you'll put one hand on the floor and then you put another leg up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're balancing on one hand and one leg.
Yeah.
Nah, that's why we're so strong.
I would always go and get the wooden spoon straight away. I want beatings, because beatings is quick. You're gonna cry and get over it. Punishment. My mum will fall asleep. You still have to stand there.
To be honest, I would rough. Sometimes they'd be forgetting about you as well. They'd be forgetting about you. You'd be like, go and face the wall. And then these times, Auntie Folake has called her. So she's now gone upstairs to now do hot gist. So you're there like for 40 minutes. It's like, bro, nah. I would have rubbed the beating. There was another thing. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say that one because it's borderline child abuse. So we'll just leave that. I'm speaking about it in therapy. We'll leave it there. But that's the thing. I remember when even in school, like they've really calmed down on how they like discipline kids. Like because we used to have like this thing called exit room. I always talk about it where it's like if you was bad, they will lock you in like isolation. They'll isolate you. So you had to face the wall. You wasn't allowed to talk to anybody. You wasn't allowed to speak to anybody. When I went back to school in 2023, they've removed the room. It doesn't exist anymore because of obviously times have changed and things have changed. But I'm sorry, this is not discipline a child. It's funny. It's funny. But even he himself wasn't taking it seriously
at all.
But it's fun. It's fun. I don't know. I don't have kids, so it's a tricky one. Like how the new gen parents discipline their kids. So how do you discipline your kids? You just tell them, don't do that.
Just take stuff away from them. That's all you can do, Joyce. I promise you. That's all. iPad time is basically they have an hour. iPad time now is 55 minutes. Now it's 40 minutes. Bro, before you know it, by the end of the week, you've only got 5 minutes because of misbehavior through the week. Like it's the only or taking
but
stuff
you
away
think
from them.
Does it work though?
Of course, because they know how long. Especially, obviously, I've got 2. So then, if one's on their iPad for an hour, they behaved, and the other one's only got 6 minutes or 5 minutes. They understand them. They understand it that way. But
do you do like sit on the stairs and stuff?
Just none of that. None of that. It doesn't get through how you think it's gonna get through. Like these kids have no fear.
Only if you remove their roadblocks. They don't care.
That's when, trust me. So you have to get it to where they like things that they like. That's the only way. Because how talking to them, they understand. Okay, like when I speak to them, like, why have you done this? Then my daughter will be like, sorry, daddy, I'll listen to you. I'll never do it again. The next day, the same crime, the same crime, bro.
The same crime.
It's not even a different crime. The same crime that we discussed yesterday. I'm sorry, daddy, I love you. They don't. It doesn't get anywhere. Only when you take stuff away, like it's the only. Because you can't smack. What else can you do?
They don't care. Oh,
I'm interested to see.
Do you think you'd be a gentle parent?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I'd be quite strict, early on.
Fair.
I think early on I'll be very strict. And then as they get older, I think I'll calm down like my mum. Because when I was younger, my mum was really strict. And then obviously as I grew up, she just kind of softened up. So now she's cool.
Do you appreciate that though, Joyce? Do you appreciate that your mum was strict when you were younger?
I actually do, you know, because sorry, yeah, sometimes I see some people outside and I'm like, just such a lack. Some people have some the lack of home training some people have, yeah, is so abysmal. It's like, I know your jaw did not get rocked when you was younger. It just didn't. Because you come into people's, I would never forget one girl coming into my house, yeah. If you see how this girl acted in somebody else's house, imagine it's 2 a.m. in the morning. My friends are at my house, and she's talking to somebody. We have a mutual friend, so she's talking to someone on the phone, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we're all like MJ's come through." Are you inviting people into my house without permission? And she's like, yeah, come through. And then she was like, yeah, is that all right? Yeah, is that all right, Joyce? And I was like, no. And she was like, what? Really? Oh, I was like, are you about to argue with me about who's coming into my house? And then she's turning up the volume of my house. It's 2 a.m. in the morning, and I have one of those Sonos speakers, the fuck off one with the big bass. So it's like, it's loud. I'm like, and the thing is, so she's got Spotify on her phone, so I'm turning the sound down on my remote, and then I'm deepening that. Every 5 minutes, the sound is going up again, so I'm turning it down. So as I'm turning it down, she's turning it up in my house. Complete and utter lack of home training. So in a sense, I'm very happy that in a sense that my mum was strict, because you get positives and negatives. Do you know what I mean? But the positives is that I grew up to be more disciplined, definitely disciplined, and I have home training. Right, guys, before I sign out, I'm signing out, guys. I'm tired. I've had an exhausting time, but I hope you have been incredible. I didn't even speak about Nigeria too tough, but I think I'm going to give it to the Patreon community on Friday. I'm going to give them a real debrief. So if you're not part of the Patreon community, if you're not part of the Patreon community, make sure that you join the Patreon community. Guys, I'm exhausted. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. And also, we are now going to have extended episodes for the Patreon community exclusively. So if I film with someone, if I film something, YouTube is going to get the hour, and then Patreon might get the hour and a half, the 2 hours, whatever because you know what it is, yeah, I love having these conversations, but sometimes I feel like we've been cutting very abruptly, which is like, no, like, let's flow, baby, let's flow. So like, if you want to hear the flow of things, the real flow of things, make sure you sign on to Patreon. But with that being said, I'm signing out, guys. Hazi, Emmanuel, Latif, tell them you love them, and let's get the fuck out of here. Bye. Love you.
Love, hugs, and kisses. Bye.
Love you guys. Yeah.
Love you guys. Have a good one. Have a great week. Mwah.